We're heading into a long weekend, and skies look okay for some of us, but for others not so much.
It's been an unusual afternoon in Tuscaloosa County for sure. We had some large hail around Samantha about an hour ago, and now in Tuscaloosa downtown, right on top of the Tower Apartments, it's directly overhead, sunny, but off in the distance you can still see some of those towering cumulus clouds that are starting to move away from Tuscaloosa, and really they're not quite as intense as they were, but still dropping some heavy rain here in the western part of Jefferson County. One downpour that was up here along Interstate 22 has started to really fizzle out. There's not that much lightning left around with these, but a little outflow boundary working through eastern Tuscaloosa County right here from $1 Million Estates, Lakeview northward up along Rock House Road, just north of exit 100 and exit 104. There is some light rain falling close to Eastern Valley Road, but the really hefty part of this shower is close to Sealy Ann Mountain, and it's working up toward Weller Sumter Road, Dogwood Grove Church, Adger, and toward the Johns community too. So it's passed over the Warrior Met Cole and Kellerman and Abernant. Now it's sliding up toward the northern part of Bibb County, eastern Tuscaloosa County, and then West Jefferson County. And then this is what's left of that one storm that was pretty intense as it crossed over 269 a little while ago. A little bit of rain falling around Brookside and then over toward exit 87 off I-22 and then right along Main Street in Graysville. And that's it. There's no additional thunderstorm action really to talk about on WVTM 13 Live Doppler, but we still could have a few isolated showers or even a brief thunderstorm this evening over west central Alabama. Might even get another one in Jefferson County, but I don't think there's too much action until this to the northwest starts getting closer to us. We'll show you how much fuel there is in the atmosphere for these storms. Even as you go to bed tonight and wake up tomorrow morning, it's going to be soupy out there. And the higher up on this color chart we go, from the high toward the extreme, the more potential there is that as storms eat away at that energy, they could bring some strong gusty winds, heavy rain, lots of lightning through late tomorrow morning, and then it builds back up. So there still could be some more isolated storms tomorrow afternoon. And that's why we have so many thunderstorms around for the weekend, but it's not going to rain the entire time. I can promise you that. Storms are most likely early Saturday morning. Watch this cluster come down through North Alabama. This is one forecast model's opinion. It's probably not exactly right, but it does give us a good idea of what could happen here around 7 to 9 a.m. with some of these stronger thunderstorms around Jefferson and St. Clair, Walker, Tuscaloosa, Etowah, Calhoun counties. That moves to the south, and then look at that. As the instability rebuilds, another isolated storm or two. So between 4 and 9 a.m. you got storms from Birmingham northwest, 7 to 11 a.m. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, Gadsden, Pell City, Shelby County. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. the storms are most likely down to the south. On Sunday, it's just hot. The high at 91, but ooh man, that heat index feels like 90 to 95 through the afternoon on Sunday. And then Memorial Day, more strong storms are possible. We're calling Memorial Day an impact day because there's so much planned to be outdoors. This band of thunderstorms will come through during the day and light up even more thunderstorms into the afternoon and evening. So we'll have some in the morning, some in the afternoon, but again, it's not going to rain all day on Memorial Day, but any storms that develop could potentially be severe. So I want you to have the WVTM 13 app on your phone. At the very least, if there's lightning in the area, it can let you know when it's time to move indoors. Lightning's within 10 miles, time to move it inside. Once we're past that, next week looking a lot drier, a lot quieter, and feeling a bit more comfortable. Brittany?
All right, thanks.